Mix 94.7 KMCH. Eastern Iowa Sports Station. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Got me, Chewy?
Yep.
Okay, we're ready.
Yeah.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And welcome in to Sill Field here on the 5th of July, the first Friday night in July 2019. John Swisher, Bill Logan, glad to have you along with Delaware softball tonight as they entertain the Cardinals of Maquoketa on a special night here, 50-year anniversary celebrating the history of the West Delaware softball team and also the 4 seniors compiled on this year's team. We invited out all the youth players as well to be recognized as well as the former players here. And over those years, you've seen a lot of West Delaware softball over the years, Bill Logan.
Yep, I don't. I dated one.
You dated one?
I dated one years ago, but I see a few of them here. We talked about the oldest one that we're aware of so far is Janice Langle. Janice Gibbs back in the day. Tracy Kelker's here. Tracy Ogden today. She's here. She was a great pitcher back in the day.
We'll talk much more about the former players and some of the best ones all time in West Delaware softball history here tonight. This year's team, 24-10. They have a 6-4 mark in the Waback East Division. You saw them on Wednesday night get that split with Central DeWitt, and because of that, they're not in contention for the East Division as Central DeWitt wrapping up on Wednesday. But good job of the Hawks coming back after a tough, hard-fought game 1-0. Come back and won the nightcap 5-1.
Yeah, that was a great first game, 1-0. They just got 3 hits in the one inning, bunched them together, and scored the only run. And Hawks only get 4 hits the whole game. But the one common denominator in Monday night down at Mount Vernon and Wednesday night down at DeWitt is Eve Wetterward just keeps pounding the ball. So hopefully the rest of the team just kind of takes that as contagious and it keeps that offensive threat going here. There's another swing and a miss.
1-1 the count here to lead off batter Sid Taylor for Maquoketa. Cardinals have a record of 10-24. They're 1-9 in the East. As there's a sharp line drive left side and caught in the air as Claire Dimmer hauling that one in. The line out for out number 1. For the Hawks defensively, Felton, Wynn, and Wetterware left to right. It's Kolak, Dimmer, Himes, and Dimmer around the infield. As Leo Wegman, the catcher who's going to get that ball, is a fair ball that hit the bat, I think, for a second time called by the veteran umpire Jeff Niehaus from Colesburg. Steve Stafford on the bases here from Cedar Rapids for game 1. As the count is 0-1. And now a ball sprayed out of play right side. Eddie Bowman stands in now. Taylor, Bowman, Carlene Paul, Hackman, Kavanaugh, Wybinga, Meyer, Clark, Van Zimmerman, and Stratman. The starting lineup here. Where's Zambi Stratman is the first baseman. DP is Sidney Clark hitting in the ace spot. Is that the sign of what kind of night it's going to be?
Oh, maybe.
And if your chair goes down and it won't come back up, I'll get it. As there's a strikeout by Bowman for out number 2. It brings up Carlene Paul now. As Macy Kleitz inside the circle for the Hawks. This is her 16th start of the season. She's appeared 16 times as well. The ball, a strike on the outside corner for strike 1 on 1 to count. As Kleitz's record of 9-5, 102 innings pitched, second on the team behind Klosterman. 94 hits against her, 33 runs against, 29 earned runs. There's a bounce through right side. Getting to it near second base is Himes. Nice throw, nice stretch by Dimmer, and a 4-3 ground out for out number 3. To the bottom of the first we go. Hawks coming out. Hawks softball. KMCH Sports.
Tonight's a great time to try the new stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Ranch. Have one delivered while you're listening to the game, grab one for carryout, or enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet. Then satisfy your sweet tooth with some chocolate cactus bread. Pizza Ranch in Manchester, Independence, and Owine.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
John Bill back with you, along with in-studio producer Sheila McMahon, back on East Main Street, downtown Manchester. We're at Sill Field tonight. Final regular season broadcast here for West Delaware softball. Our postseason starts Monday night. Bill and I will take the trip down to Delhi to have Maquoketa Valley softball for you as the Wildcats entertain the Comets of Bellevue. Underway here in the bottom of the first inning after a scoreless top of the first for Maquoketa. Here's a popper, left side out of play, and we're even now, 1-0 on the count. Eve Winnower standing in as Eve has 57 hits. She's 22 behind the all-time leader in a season, Caitlin Heiserman. But a very competitive good year for Eve as she is currently batting .487. And there's a little popper left side in fair territory. The shortstop Taylor gets to it and puts it away for out. Number one brings up Ella Kolak now. What else did you see on Wednesday night at 6 out, Bill, that the Hawks will have to improve upon? And on paper here, of course, tonight they're favored, but you got to come out and get it done.
Yeah, the one thing Monday night that I was concerned about, what cost them in Game 2 down at Mount Vernon, was the defense. They made some errors that they just got caught on and don't want to do that again.
A looper into center field. Ella Kolak will get on the first hit of the game. The hit in the center there for Ella Kolak. That is her 33rd hit of the season. As Ella's on first base, Macy Kleitch standing in. As for the Cardinals, Bowman, Van Zumeren, Meyer left to right. Also, thank you, Mr. Woods. As also at third base is Wybinga. What happened there, Billy?
Stolen base. Macy had scored around the bunt. Pulled the bat back, a called strike, and nice slide there by Kolak. Left-handed catcher threw it down, a good throw, but Kolak slid on the backside, reached in with her left arm, and got in safely.
Up 14-15 now in the season, stolen base category. Macy Kleitch standing in now. Macy, the junior, 15 runs, 27 hits, 7 doubles, 1 triple. She's knocked in 14. She has an average of .314 on the season. For the Hawks at 24-10, number 16 in Class 4A. Popped up to middle depth center field. Van Zimmerman comes in, puts it away. The fly out for out. Number 2 brings up Heather Himes now.
And Heather has been real hot and cold lately. She'll have a game where she'll have 2-3 hits, and then she might go a game or two without really hitting. And sometimes, from what I've seen in the last few games, she gets, like she did here, she goes after that first pitch. Not necessarily the best pitch that she got. She popped out first baseman for out number 3.
And it is. It takes us to the third inning. 1 hit, 1 left on for the Hawks. No score from Sill Field. Back into this from KMCH Sports.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John Bill back with you. 50th anniversary of Hawk softball. Started back in 1969, the fall of. Good stories. Hopefully we can catch up with some of those folks here tonight in between the games and the start of the second one. We'll have a little celebration and honor those former and past players and the accolades of past West Delaware teams after we honor the seniors here between games. Head coach Tiffany Rave in her 5th season at the helm, the 06 EdCo graduate. At the edge of the dugout, guiding this year's team at 24-10. Claire Hackman stands in for the Cardinals here in the top of the second inning. Kleitz with the pitch. It's grounded right side, going to be picked up foul ball by Taya Demer, and the count's now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of success and a lot of accomplishments for the softball program over the years, Billy.
Yeah, I'll have to get my sheet out between games, too. Very, very, very few times out of the 50 years, I'm going to say it's in single digits.
4. I already have that.
Losing season. 4. Yeah, 4.
There's a grounder right side. Heather Himes corrals it and flips it over to Taya Demer. Yeah, that's amazing when you think about that.
Yeah.
1969.
Yeah, to stay that consistent.
Of all those seasons, because there was fall and summer softball until, when did summer go, fall go away? Mid-80s?
I know it was earlier than that.
Was it?
Fall went away, I think, right around 80.
Okay.
Late 70s, around 80.
Hawks were one of the last teams they made it, I believe, in that 79 season. In the fall of.
That would have been back in the Candy Letts era.
And Candy Letts, one of the only Hall of Fame player for West Delaware softball. There are 4 100 career win Hall of Famers for West Delaware, but she's the only actual Hall of Famer. There's a 100 win pitching Hall of Fame, and then there's a regular Hall of Fame. Got all those names and the facts. We'll talk about that as the night goes along as well. 2-1 the count. No score here. Top of the second. 1 down as Tinley Kavanaugh stands in. Kavanaugh strike there, and the count is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That was a good pitch right there by Macy, too, because she loves breaking that ball on the outer portion of the plate. And a lot of these pitchers know that, hitters know that, so she got control of that inside corner.
Popped up right side. Heather Himes is there, and she'll put it away for the second out of the inning here. Jenna Wabinga now stands in, the third baseman. As a freshman on this team for head coach Sarah Nelson. 15th year head coach of the Cardinals, Sarah Nelson, a 1998 grad. She was a starting right fielder for that 98 team that went to state. They've had 3 state teams for Maquoketa, 83, 98, and 2010. Here's a popper center field. Eva Wynn gets over there and makes the catch. The fly out for out number 3. Sends us to the bottom of the second. No score for Manchester. Hawks softball, KMCH Sports.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto! Your home for the best high school sports coverage in Eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Got a Bill back with you. We're at the bottom of the second inning. 1 on, an infield hit by Eva Wynn. A little popper right out in front of the plate. The catcher, Hackman, jumped on it and threw it to first, but not in time as Eva Wynn beat it out, sprinting to first base. And the Hawks have a runner on with Claire Dimmer standing in. For Claire, as she is hitting .337, showing bunt, pulling back, taking the ball up and out for ball 2.
Best thing about both of those is she squared around the bunt. Going to do that. But both pitches were high and away. Pulled that bat back. Do not give up. That's a great pitch for a pitcher. You wanted to bunt that, pop it up.
As this 2-0 is up and out for a ball. It's ball 3, 3-0. The count. Let's double baseball in action tonight as well. It started at 5 o'clock. Varsity doubleheader against Benton Community. Womack West opponent as Benton up 5-0 on the Hawks. The 5th inning last check of that first game. There's a ball upstairs. Claire Dimmer will draw the no-out walk. And Dimmer and Eva Wynn will be on now. Send the table for the DP, Joanna Voss here.
Joanna Voss has done a nice job. Being the DP, filling out in the outfield when somebody's missing. Just being kind of that utility player that every team needs to have.
This one is skied to medium depth center field. Center fielder and Zimmerman comes on and puts it away. The fly out for out number 1 brings up Dimmer now. And you could tell the senior Voss was extra jacked up there on that one. She wanted to really give this crowd something to cheer about. And she saw a pitch upstairs she jumped on, but just got under it a little bit for the fly out and out number 1. Taya Dimmer standing in with 2 on, 1 out. This one is a little popper left side. That's going to drop in front of the left fielder. Runner had to hold, but she held too much. Didn't go halfway. And Eva Wynn is going to be picked off third base. The 7-5 on the putout for out number 2. And that's a tough one. Granted, you don't want to go all the way, but on one like that, you at least got to be out there close to halfway. But again, it was shallow left field. One of those tough ones, and Dimmer is on first after the second hit of the inning here.
Yeah, that's a base running mistake, and she'll be the first one to tell you she did it. Turned her back to that play. Being from second to third, she could have been facing that play and saw it, but she turned her back, and I thought maybe the left field was going to get it, but as she held up, she lost it in the sun.
Swing and miss. Leah Wegman, the catcher, standing in as the junior Wegman coming in hitting .280. 23 hits, 13 runs batted in, 13 walks. Count is now 0-2 with 2 down. Runners on first and second here. Okay, there's 1-9 on the east side. The Hawks are 6-4, second place in the East Division. There's strike 3 on the outside. Looking, Wegman goes down for the third out. The Hawks get 2 hits and leave 2 on. To the third we go. No score from Stillfield. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vansky from Dunn & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Dunn & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
If you are in need of rental equipment such as skid loaders, high-reach forklifts, and man lifts, contact Jason at Moyle Rental Services or check out our website at moylerentalservices.com. Moyle Rental Services of Manchester wishes all area athletes and coaches the best of luck.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And back at Sill Field, Hawk softball on KMCH. Top of the third inning here for the Maquoketa Cardinals. Leading off will be 8th grade right fielder Hope Meyer. She takes the first two pitches, both of them nice breaking balls on that outside corner. There's a pitch on the inside, swung on, ground ball to the second baseman, Heather Himes. She picks it up, throws over to first easily for out number one. That'll bring up the designated player, Sydney Clark, a junior. She's DHing for the first baseman, Abby Strathman. So Clark will step in there now. First 7 batters retired by Kleitz. There's a swing a foul ball back out of play. Kleitz pretty efficient here the first 2 innings. 8 pitches in the first inning, 13 in that second inning. So doing a nice job of throwing strikes, having some defense behind her. That pitch a little bit too high and outside. 1-1 to count. Maquoketa Cardinals, the opponents here tonight. After tonight, they've got a game, a tournament game, Western Dubuque next week. So this is their final regular season game. Pitches ball 2-1. The count now on Sydney Clark. There's a one-hopper hit to Heather Himes, knocks it down, gets away from her, picks it up, throws her out in time. She got over in front of it, off to her left. It hit kind of the heel of her glove and popped up. She kind of temporarily lost it for a minute. Came down a little bit to her right, but very aggressive, went over and picked it up bare hand and tossed it to first to retire Sydney Clark for out number 2. And that'll bring up Emily Van Zoomeren, senior center fielder for the Cardinals, left-hand slap hitter. Takes that first pitch, called strike on that outside corner. And there's that zone, the outside corner to a lefty, the inside pitch to a righty. Macy's getting better with that pitch, and they're going to have to get better with that as we come into tournament time. Pitches ball outside, 1-1.
Postseason starts next Saturday night for the Hawks against the winner of either Western Dubuque or Maquoketa, as we'll see these Cardinals on Thursday night in Farley as they take on the Bobcats. A couple of members of the Western Dubuque coaching staff down in front of us scouting here tonight as the Bobcats take on the Maquoketa Cardinals. At home in Farley Thursday night. We'll have it all for you right here from KMCH Sports, live on KMCH and KMCH.com. Another foul ball down the left field line this time. 1-2 the count here to Emily Van Zoomeren, the center fielder. Van Zoomeren, one of the seniors on this team for Maquoketa, has only 3 on the roster for Coach Sarah Nelson, assisted by Michelle Lanham and Liz Gavin. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So the winner of that one Thursday night will play the Hawks here next Saturday night at 7 o'clock. We'll, of course, have that coverage for you from KMCH Sports as well. Ball 1 outside for ball 3. It's 3-2 now. Here to Van Zoomeren, the number 9 batter. There's 8 retired in a row. Off the right arm of Macy Kleitz, make that 9. A swinging K on the run by Van Zoomeren. She goes down to send us to the bottom of the third. No score from Sill Field. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Your hope for the best high school sports coverage in Eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And we're back in. Nice catch by the shortstop, going out and hauling that one in with her back towards second base. Taylor makes the play off a high popper from Eve Wetterworth. And the Hawks are being maybe overly aggressive, as under-aggressive they were in that first game the other night. Now, really aggressive. Now 5 of the 7. Bill Logan, you told me off air, 5 of 7 now would be first pitch out. So maybe a little more patience with the doctor ordered here, but and there's a swing and a pitch high, goes over the catcher's glove into the backstop there as Kolak continues the aggressive theme here.
Yeah, and I don't mind aggressive, but I just think that there's some of these pitches that they're maybe not the best pitch they're going to see in this sequence.
Still got to be smart and trying to make the pitcher work. There's a little bunt, beautiful bunt by Ella Kolak, right out in the front of the plate, just to the right. As we're facing from the press box, the pitcher had to come all the way. She didn't even bother to throw there. The infield hit, a 4th hit of the game for the Hawks, the second infield variety.
Yeah, she'll sit there, and if that bat gets hot here in the next week or so, watch out, because she'll really make things happen. If Eve keeps doing what she's doing in that leadoff spot, getting on base, she's on base over 50% of the time. And then if you get that second batter, doing that, boy, that set that table up. So hopefully they can get to their better hitting part of the here, because right now is one of the counts.
This one's skied to the fence behind home plate. 1-1 the count. Here with 1 down. And Kleitz ready for the 1-1. It's outside, showing bunt, pulls back, runner goes. And Kolak will have her second stolen base of the night. Corella, that's now 15 of 16 chances stolen base on the year. She leads the team in that category. A team that now is 62 of 66 on the season. Here is a little looper into left field. That's going to carry all the way out the bottom of the wall. That ball went a lot further than I thought it would after back. Macy Kleitz on a stand-up RBI double, and the Hawks are on the board 1-0. The ball just kept sailing with the light wind that there is. Went all the way to the bottom of the fence. Left fielder Bowman picking up, and at that time, cruising into second was Kleitz, and scoring easily was Ella Kolak from second.
Yeah, that was great pitch selection there. Waiting for that pitch, and Paul got way too much more of that plate, and I think these other Hawks realize that. She's going to throw some strikes. You don't have to go after that first one, which we just did again.
This one's a pop-up. That's going to fall down in left center field off the bat of Heather Himes. She'll be on with the hit. Another hit for the Hawks here. 3 hits this inning. They've got now 6 on the game. With only 1 out, still brings up Eva Wynn. That was a walk. They had the hit by Wynn, though.
Yeah, that was
and
hit
Dimmer. Dimmer had a hit, right?
No, she walked. 4 pitches.
Taya Dimmer.
No, she would.
There's a punt right out in front of the pitcher circle there. The pitcher coming off out of the circle, Paul. She fires to third, and getting back there is Macy Kleitz. As Heather Himes will be at second, Eva Wynn reaches on the fielder's choice to the pitcher.
Or get the fielder choice because you threw the batter out at first base or at the next base. Kind of like trying to complete a double play. As long as you get the first batter out.
I don't know. We'll have to check on that one. Where'd she throw it to? Who got it?
Left fielder. Picked it up, threw her out third. 7-5.
Oh, you're right, man. You're right. That's the first time.
Yes!
You're right.
Stephen Wall, would you hear that?
0-1.
Yeah. John said it right.
It's been a while since I've set it up here.
Yeah.
There's a ball blowing in as the bases remain loaded. 1 out, 1-1 the count. Here to Claire Dimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. As Claire Dimmer walked her first time up and was stranded in that second inning. Swing and a miss there. And the count sits at 1-2 now.
Yeah, she's got to sit there and look for something that she's been trying to go mostly outside. 8th grade catcher behind the plate, left-hander, sitting up on that outside corner. Low.
4-2, or even 2 balls and 2 strikes. Remember, the 6th batter this inning. And this one is skied. Right center field. Ben Zimmer going back, and she can't get to it. Goes past her glove, up against the wall. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. And the Hawks are off runners on second and third. Good effort by Van Zimmer. High fly ball carried, as Bill said, to hit the center field. 2 RBI for Claire Dimmer. As Wynn will hold up at third. Himes and Kleitch will both score. It's 3-0 Hawks, bottom of the third, with 1 away.
Yeah, and it's so much better pitch selection that they're doing, that they're waiting on that and getting good pitches, and they're driving it. And there's a couple of those, neither one of them, I thought we're going to go that far, so all of a sudden kept watching. Geez, those things are really carrying, and their wins is not doing much. A little bit, but not enough to make that big a difference.
And the 0-1 is a little popper, left side off the bat of Joanna Voss. That carries all the way into shallow center field. The center fielder, Van Zimmer, will get it, fire it in, but not before the Hawks will score another run. 4-0 now. Eva Wynn comes in on the little popper. It looked like it was going to carry it up to a fielder's mitt, but it did not. Joanna Voss now has an RBI hit. Boy, that ball is just carrying once it get up in the humid air here. As the humidity 51%, 91 degrees, feel like of 97. Talk about those light winds from the east at 2 miles per hour. But the Hawks are in business here. 4 runs, and they still only have 1 down. As this is a strike on the outer half at the knees to Taya Dimmer, stands in the 8th batter in this inning now.
And that was some great base running out second by Claire Dimmer. Only took a few steps off. That play's right in front of her. She was watching where the ball, and your natural instinct would be to maybe take off as soon as that ball dropped in for a hit. But to realize that she wasn't very far away from second base, and the runner was right there. The center fielder was with the ball, so good base running.
4-0 Hawks. The 0-2 outside, too far to Dimmer for ball 1. 1-2, the count now. Update from Matt Rice, Exide Field. The Hawks trailing 6-2 in the top of the 6th. There's a swing and a miss, and a pitch outside. Dimmer chases it, comes up empty for out number 2. That brings up Leah Wegman now, struck out looking here for our first time up. In the second inning, Hawks will play Benton Community tonight in the baseball field at Beckman Sports Complex that hosts Cascade there tomorrow as a suspended contest. 26 minutes played the other night before the rains came. There's a little dribbler outside the circle. Paul gets it and throws it the first off the bat of Wegman. The ground out to the picture for out number 3, but the Hawks score 4 runs. Take the 4-0 lead. To the 4th we go. Hawks softball from KMCH Sports.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
We played 32 minutes of softball here. We enter the top of the fourth inning here in Game 1 of this varsity doubleheader, WMAC East Division style, the final East Side games for the Hawks and for the Cardinals, for that matter. After tonight, Cardinals will have no regular season games left. The Hawks will have 2 on Monday night down in Comanche. They'll make up games after they lost 4 games in that Ames tournament that was rained out a couple weeks back. 1-1 the count here to the leadoff girl, Sid Taylor, also the leadoff girl in the lineup. 1-2 now the count. She lined out to Claire Dimmer, the shortstop, back in the first inning. Hawks able to score 4 runs on 5 hits. No Cardinal errors and 2 runners left on base in the bottom half of the third inning. There's a pitch inside off the plate for ball 2. And we're even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Comanche, ranked number 10 in Class 3A. Thank you, Billy. The Hawks, number 6 in 4A, and too far there. The pitch up and out. Taylor could not hold her swing. Strike 3, yeah. I thought that was 3. Yeah. And she was hoping it wasn't. Yeah. She played along. The umpire didn't say anything right away. Maybe he did, but not loud enough. And he had to take his mask off and go tell her that we're still playing 1, 2, 3, and you're out here. That was a great pitch, and she tried to hold the swing and couldn't do it. So whatever she was expecting, she didn't get it from Macy on that pitch. Macy Kleitsch rolling right along to this Cardinal lineup. 10 retired in a row now, as she has struck out 3 of them, all the swinging variety. Annie Bowman stands in. She struck out swinging her first time in the first. Ball 2 there. 2-0 the count. Here to Kleitsch. And a little bouncer right side. Going to be a foul ball picked up in foul ground by Leo Eggman. And the count is 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 away in the top of the 4th inning. And some of the younger Hawk players going to get honored between games. They're wearing their uniforms there. I see them walking around the crowd. So great atmosphere here tonight. Hopefully more will roll in before this night's over. As 2-2 now the count here to Annie Bowman. To see the former players back here for a night at Sill Field. 2-2, and there's a bouncer left side. Picked up by Kolak, fires, and just gets her girl. The 5-3 ground out for out number 2. Brings up Carleen Paul now. Nice job at Ella Kolak on the run, feeling a high popper as avoiding the sun, and then firing a bullet to Taya at first base. Yeah, she doesn't make that play. That's an infield base hit because that was off the ground. High bouncer. If that got by her to the shortstop, no way would Claire have been able to throw her out. So awesome play there by Ella. That's that defense we've been talking about. That's those kind of plays like that are going to win you games in a close game. You have a 1-0 game, a 2-0 games. Those are games, or those are plays right there that could make the difference. All of a sudden, if that somebody gets on base, next thing you know, a wild pitch and a blooper, and they scored a run and you lose 1-0. So, just one of those things. Just it looks 5-3 in the book. Doesn't look like a big deal, but it was a great play. You saw that game 1 against Central DeWitt. Thursday night, there's a collision to left field as both getting up. Thankfully, as Kayla Felton took the hardest hit from Eva Wynn. Eva Wynn able to hang on the ball. The fly out deep left center field. Wynn makes the catch. A fly out to center for out number 3. To the bottom of the 4th we go. They both appear to be okay, thank goodness. So to the bottom of the 4th, 4-0 Hawks. You're listening to West Delaware Softball from KMCH Sports.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Put a little south in your mouth at your next event or party with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth options. Their 2019 calendar is filling up fast, so book them today. 319-361-8624. Set your event above the rest with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. Mobile vending and catering.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And a sharp hit ball into right field. And a throwing error in for the right fielder allows Eve Wedewer to go to second base. So the Hawks, good start here this bottom of the 4th inning. They lead 4-0. A hit and an error. Ella Kolak will stand in now. She's 2 for 2 with 2 hits and a run scored so far in this game. Wedewer getting her first hit of the night. And she has 58 now hits on the season. Ball upstairs. Strike on the outer half, I should say, there. For strike 1, 0-1 the count here to Ella Kolak. Infield hit and scored last time in the 3rd, and it hit the center back in the 1st inning and was stranded. As the 0-1, showing bunt, popping it up. Catcher's going to catch it right in foul ground to the right of the plate, and the pop out for out. Number 1 brings up Macy Kleitz now.
Yeah, and she, instead of giving herself up in a sacrifice bunt, she, tried to lay it down as a bunt. She's gotten a bunt single earlier in the game and just tried to come around real quick. And, maybe she tried to bunt that on instead of a sacrifice bunt, but good pitch by the pitcher, a little high, and she popped it right up.
Hard ground ball slithers into center field as Kleitz will get her second hit of the night. As Wedewer will have to hold up at third. Runners on first and third with 1 away now. And it brings up Heather Himes, who had a hit and scored her last time, that 4-run 3rd inning. Hawks lead 4-0 here. Bottom of the 4th of game 1. Beautiful night right now. Mostly sunny sky with it. Chance at weather some storms in the very off to the west stays away. But the chance is there, like it has been the last couple weeks with this humid weather. The 1-0. This one's a line drive into left field. That'll be another run for the Hawks as Wedewer will score easily. Standing up. Give Heather Himes her second hit of the night and her first RBI. The Hawks lead 5-0 now.
Yeah, that was a nice piece of hitting there. Took that first pitch. Yeah, maybe it was close to, type thing. I like to see Heather take that thing. She got a better pitch this time. And a nice little soft line drive out in the left field to drive in the 5th run of the game for the Hawks.
This one's a ball outside and going halfway, and now going the rest of the way is Himes. And she'll get the second. As the shortstop cutting that throw off and getting it back to her pitcher with no try at her.
They got caught in that the other night down at Mount Vernon and then threw the girl out, kind of messing around going to second base. So
all ball left side off the bat of Eva Wynn. We're even to the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Hawks have dominated the series over the years since 2007. They lead it overall 19-7. Home games here at Sill Field sit at 11-2. They're 8-4 at Maquoketa. As the 1-1 is a ball downstairs and outside. So Hawks have won 6 in a row heading into tonight in this series, with their last loss coming back on June 1st, 2015 in Maquoketa. And there's a bunt right out in front of the plate. The pitcher gets it, fires at first, but coming in aggressive running by Macy Kleitz. She'll score on the ground out, the 1-3 put out for out number 2. But an RBI there by Wynn as Macy Kleitz comes in to score the second run this inning, 6th of the game, 6-0 now. Hawks, 2 outs brings up Claire Dimmer as Heather Himes sits at third.
Yeah, it's just kind of that safety squeeze. Don't see that happen that often with an out. Runners the second, third, and do that. The base running, she just kind of held there until they threw that ball to first base.
This one is sky deep left field, and it's over the fence. That's why she lost it. It's over the fence, high in the sky and over the fence. Claire Dimmer is under high Long ball, this time an actual home run. Claire Demmer with the 2-run shot there after she had the high sky double her first time up. Her last time up in the third, she gets the home run here for Claire Demmer. That is her first homer of the season. Well, she had at least one last year. It's Claire Demmer puts her Hawks now up 8-0.
Yeah, that was just nice job. I watched the left fielder. She lost it. She kind of stood there for a minute. I thought, well, I didn't know it was hit that good to get all the way out. So that thing just carried real good. And that's the third one the Hawks have hit tonight. Yeah. That have been hard enough that I didn't think off the bat we're probably going to get out to the fence area. But carrying well tonight.
As we've talked about, 2 more RBIs, 4 RBIs tonight. She's got 27 now. As there's a fly out to center field off the bat of Joanna Voss. As Voss flies out to center for the second time in this game, as she retires aside here. And we go to the 5th. The Hawks score 4 more times. 8-0 lead West Delaware. Hawks softball from KMCH Sports.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's Home and Highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Your home for the best high school sports coverage in Eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back into Sill Field, top of the 5th inning, 8-0 Hawks lead now as Hackman, Kavanaugh, and Wabinga will stand in 4-5-6 for the Cardinals. Hawks, 4 more runs on 4 hits, 1 error. Nobody left on at the bottom half of the 4th. They lead 8-0 here in game 1 of this varsity doubleheader tonight. Senior night, also youth night at the ballpark, and 50 years celebration night as well here at Sill Field. 2-2 off the end of the bat, fouled up and out of play left side, a foul ball. And we're even here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Hackman standing in, her first time up in the second, she grounded out to the second baseman Himes. This is a ball blown outside by Macy Kleitch. Full count here. 12 batters down in a row. No hits, no base runners. There's a little grounder left side. Kolak keeps it intact. Fires it up and over for the ground out to the third baseman for round number 1. Brings up Tinley Cavanaugh now.
Yeah, another play right there. She doesn't make it. That's an infield base hit again. A slow roller. And she went quite a ways to her left to pick that up. And she's got a strong, accurate gun there at third base to be able to make that play. So 2 good defensive plays.
Here's a liner, right side. Heather Himes leaves the dirt with her cleats and skies for that one to make the catch. The line out to the second baseman for round number 2 brings up Jenna Wybinga now. The third baseman, she flew out to even win in center last time in the second inning. There's a ball up and out for a ball 1-2 the count. One ball, no strikes. As this one is a foul ball right side, inside the fence down the right field, the foul line, but foul territory, chased down by Heather Himes, and the right fielder, Eva Wetterwer, gave it a hustle too. 1-1 the count, 2 down, 8-0 Hawks. Outside, too far there for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 from Kleitch on the way. This is hit into left center field. That will be the first hit of the game. So the no-no is gone. As is the perfect game now. Wadbenga breaks it up with a hit to left field with 2 outs. And Wadbenga, the freshman, has her 22nd hit of the year there with 2 outs here in the 5th. Hope Meyer will stand in. So it was a great effort by Macy Kleitch, and that's not going to spoil this night with 1 hit. Just shut the door here and keep on rolling.
Yeah, she's a great command of that strike zone. She had 49 pitches in 4 innings.
Little dribbler right side. Heatherheim gets it, throws it to first. The ground out for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left on for the Cardinals in the top of the 5th. To the bottom half we go. 8-0 Hawks. West Delaware softball from KMCH Sports.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back into Sill Field, John and Bill along with you on this Friday night. Bottom of the 5th inning here, final regular season home game for the Hawks. They'll have at least one more next Saturday night as they'll host first round of regionals against the winner of the Western Dubuque Maquoketa game this coming week. There's a ground ball into left field. Another hit for the Hawks. That's hit number 12 now on the night for the Hawks as Tia Dimmer leads things off here in the last of the 5th. Brings up Leah Wegman now, who's 0 for 2. Rounded out to the pitcher last time in the 3rd. Struck out looking back in the 2nd.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Coach Rave has in store here for Leah.
Strike on the outer half, thigh high. Strike 1 on 1 to count. Hawks scored 4 in the 3rd and 4 in the 4th. They lead this game 8-0. 2 or more here would possibly end this game early with a 10-run rule, 10 after 5. Or 4 more would end it right now as well. 12 after 3 in high school softball. 0-2 the count. Here Leah Wegman takes this one up and out for a ball. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. So Wegman, the junior catcher, 23 hits coming in, 280 hitter. Pitcher Paul with a ball there, 2-2. Her 21st start. She's appeared 21 times. 6-14 record coming in. 5.18 ERA. She's struck out 59 and walked 26. The 2-2 is up and out. Good eye. Leah Wegman laying off for ball 3, and we're full 3-2 now.
Yeah, that was a good job there as Paul's really attacked that outside. Got ahead 0-2 and all 3 pitches trying to get that outside corner, and been too far out.
3-2. Bouncer left side foul from the third base coaching box. Coach Rave back behind it a little bit now. Up and offering encouragement to Wegman, who has a 3-2 count here. Tiffany Rave in her 5th season, 9th year overall varsity softball. Those 4 years first at Monticello. 2006 EDCO grad, 2010 Luther graduate. There's a ball in the dirt, ball 4. Wegman will take her place. They have Demmer to second. Coach Rave assisted by Anna Klaus Ashley Himes, Amelia Georgian, all former West Delaware softball players will head out. But all the former players are asked to get on the field between games here to be recognized, as Mia Payton will come on to courtesy run after the base on balls to Wegman.
And that was a good at bat. She was behind the count 0-2, and Paul tried to see if she'd expand the strike zone in the outer portion. 3 shots in a row, didn't do it, then fouled one off, and then took that low one inside. So nice at bat by Leah.
2 on. And Whitworth pops it up behind the plate, but the catcher luckily could not find it right away. And it bounds down just shy of the fence for a foul ball, strike 1. Whitworth hit her last time in the 4th and scored. Popped out back in the 3rd and the 1st. 2 pop outs to short. And there's a ground ball into right field. Now they'll get 1 run in. As coming in to score the 9th run is Taya Dimmer on the 2nd hit of the game by Eve Whitworth.
Yeah, she did a nice job on that one. There again, that first pitch fouled it back, but sat there and maybe a pitch a little high, a little elevated. And thank goodness the catcher didn't spot it right away. Gave her another shot, and then all of a sudden she took the next pitch and drove it right to the right of the second base. A nice hard hit. Her 2nd hit of the night.
We're going to have Kinley Colbert, the junior pinch hit here for Ella Kolak in the 2 spot. So Colbert's in with runners on 1st and 3rd. And nobody out. A strike on the outer half there by Hines. Strike 1. 1-1 the count to Kinley Colbert. Kinley just 10 at-bats so far this season. She's got 2 hits, 1 sacrifice, 1 walk, and is a 200 hitter. So one swung on a miss. For strike 2, 0-2 the count. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out here. 9-0 Hawks. As they can win it with 1 more run behind the 10-run rule. The 0-2. Swell is a little popper behind second base. That is going to fall down, and there is your winner. Mia Payton will come across. And the Hawks have won this game 10-0. So Kinley Colbert hits the center field, the RBI, scores Mia Payton. And just like that, game 1 is in the books.
Yeah, that was just great hitting most of the night. The only thing that, too many first pitch swings, on not some great pitches, but, they came back, and when they did get strikes and swung at them, they hit the ball hard. Some nice extra base hits, some nice hits where just nobody can get them. Infield and outfield can't get them. I had them for 14 base hits in the 5 innings, so great offensive output here in game 1.
Yes, indeed. The Hawks get the 10-0 win. We'll come back with the totals after this. Hawks softball from KMCH Sports.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John Bell back with you, wrapping up game number 1 as the Hawks win 10-0 in this contest. The last 53 minutes here tonight as the Hawks 10 runs, 14 hits, no errors, 7 left on. They only struck out 2 times, 2 swinging strikeouts and walked 2. As for Maquoketa, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left on, 3 swinging strikeouts, no walks, and no hit batters. Pretty clean effort here for the Hawks tonight. No errors defensively. Talked about how aggressive they were and overly aggressive at times, just jumping on maybe pitches you can wait for, make that pitcher work a little bit. Boy, they must have been tuned into the dugout there because in that 3rd inning, they really took over. 5 hits, 4 runs. In the 4th, they had 4 runs, 4 hits, and then 2 runs and 2 hits in that final inning for the Hawks as they get the 10-0 victory.
Yeah, the first time through the lineup, they had 2 hits. And then after that second time through, 12 hits in the last 2+ innings. They didn't make any outs in that 5th inning, so really basically a 4-inning contest. And pitch-wise, you look at it, no way was this a 10-run rule game because their pitcher, Carleen Paul, only threw 64 pitches. Wow. Macy threw 62 with a 1-hit shutout. So there again, that pitch count will tell you that we were throwing a lot of first pitches. We're working the count quite a bit, but they hit the ball well tonight. I like seeing that. I hope they can continue that here in game number 2 and continue that in the next week because that's the kind of offensive output they're going to have.
Yes, indeed. As we will get ready for game number 2, we'll be on live on Mix 94.7 and also on KMCH.com. In our second game, an update from Exide Field. The Hawks fall in game 1, 6-2. As the Exide Field at the Beckman Sports Complex tonight. Hawks, the Benton Community, they'll have game 2 coming up later on tonight. We'll have game 2 as well in about 20 minutes or so right here live at Mix 94.7 and on our main stream at KMCH.com. John and Bill saying so long for now.